It's been 12 years, okay? And it still is so emotional to be and to have lived free of external insulin. As Jill read in my bio, I was diagnosed at 18 months. I never knew life without a needle going into my body multiple times every day. Growing up like that was really hard. Now, at 7 years old, I saw a commercial on TV, and I saw that adults could treat their diabetes with pills. And I went to my doctor and I said, "Doctor, I want those pills. I don't want these shots." And you know what he told me? "You will always have to take shots. You will never take pills for your diabetes." Well, guess what? For the last 11 and a half years, I took pills for my diabetes. So when we fast forward, taking me into my adult years, I had lost the ability to feel low blood sugar. For those of you that aren't diabetic, that don't know diabetics closely, when that happens, that diabetic is in immediate danger of losing complete and total consciousness. Well, I had several episodes of driving my car on the 405 freeway in Los Angeles with a blood glucose of 18. I could have been unconscious while driving that lethal weapon called an automobile at any second. I did not know. I couldn't feel it. It was completely gone. In 1996, I learned of a trial that was being done at the DRI. Come to find out, there were 128,000 applicants, and 12 of us were selected. They wanted me because I couldn't feel those low blood sugars. They understood that I was a danger, even though I didn't want to be. And they understood that I wanted to live a normal life. 9 years later, I got my phone call. May 18th was my first transplant, 2005. The second was on June 24th. June 24th, 2005, I became insulin free, free of external insulin. I've lived these years with that freedom, with that sense of peace within my body. It was almost like my body was always at war with itself because the numbers, the blood sugars were either too high or they were too low. What was middle, I didn't know. And most of the time I never felt good. I really didn't have a barometer of why do people enjoy life and want to live. I feel like heck all the time, or some other bad words I could use, but I won't. So it was kind of like, yeah, if I live, fine. If I don't, that's okay too, because it never feels good. Well, guess what? I know today what it feels like to feel good. I love getting up in the morning. It's like, okay, what can we do today? And it's thanks to you and to the doctors, the researchers at the DRI that have made this difference. Thank God for the families, the 2 different families that made the decision to donate those organs that I still carry in my body today that are working in me, producing, for the most part, most of the insulin I need. Now, it's been 12 years. I am back on just a teensy bit of insulin, but please do not think this research does not work. Because I have stability with my blood sugar numbers, and I did not have that before the transplants. And the most important thing is I feel those low blood sugars now. If anything is happening, I know, which means every time I step into my car, I get behind the wheel, I'm safe. I'm no longer driving that lethal weapon and be running the risk of hurting myself or somebody else. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for giving me my life back. And on behalf of myself and every other islet cell transplant patient in the program and every diabetic on the planet, I thank you, because you, to me, in my mind, are a part of the diabetes division of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, because you're making our wish come true. So thank you.